Southeast Georgia and the Lowcountry. This is WJCL 22 Morning News. See us now.
Right now on WJCL 22 Morning News at 6, the aftermath of a deadly tornado in our area. This morning, the brand new footage just into the WJCL 22 newsroom of that powerful cyclone ripping through. And in South Carolina, this scary looking funnel cloud ripped apart a neighborhood, leaving several homes in pieces. We're walking through the worst of it this morning. And the damage widespread. People all across the state of Georgia waking up to some really extensive damage. We'll hear from neighbors who saw the entire thing unfold. Plus, shocking new video in this morning of a Ukrainian children's hospital being bombed. The reason authorities say Russian troops targeted the facility. We want to thank you so much for joining us right here on WJCL 22 Morning News. Good morning. I'm Emma Hamilton here with our meteorologist, Jonathan Myers. And Jonathan, really not the news we want to give folks after yesterday, but some more severe weather on the way.
Another round of it again today. That was an impressive video there from the Black Creek Golf Course there in Bryan County. And we're going to see another round, potentially maybe isolated tornadoes again today. So which means today is another severe weather impact day for us. The difference for today than yesterday is that I think the timing for this will be a little bit later in the day. Yesterday it started up around about 3:30 and lasted up into the very early part of the evening. Today more like late afternoon and throughout the evening that we'll see that risk for severe weather. Of course, heavy rain likely, gusty winds also over 40 miles per hour, and those severe thunderstorms, large hail. We had that yesterday. Boy, we had some baseball size hail in some areas, and also, like I said at the top of the show, isolated tornadoes will be possible as well. So the impact times for us will be mainly just like a detail for you after 3 o'clock today, that high chance for showers and thunderstorms. Despite the clouds and rain today, right back up in the 80s for most of us later this afternoon. Not a whole lot going on this morning, so a nice commute to work and school. But notice this line of rain. This is associated with a cold front that will move into our area later today that will give us that risk for severe thunderstorms. Maybe a few showers tomorrow morning, but promise you quiet weather by the end of the week and also for the weekend. I'll track out those storms and future casts in less than 10 minutes.
Deadly tornado touchdown. Take a look at this unbelievable footage out of Alabel. You can actually see the moment a powerful tornado ripped the roof off of the Black Creek Golf Club. Cliff Horton shared this video with us. Cliff, thank you for sending that in. In it, you can see the utter destruction left behind there. We now know one woman was killed in Alabel on Homestead Drive, just 3 miles away from Black Creek. And check out this footage captured by a Tesla camera in Pembroke, about 8 miles away. You can see that funnel cloud forming, bringing powerful winds, sending debris flying. And in this, it's a brand new video that we got overnight near I-16 in Bryan County. You can actually see that dark funnel cloud churning across your screen there. Just some really scary stuff. Well, happening today, the National Weather Service is set to visit our area to survey the extensive damage left behind. And you can tell from this footage of the Bryan County Courthouse, there is a lot of cleaning up to do across our area. Right now, Bryan County is under a state of emergency. Right now, hundreds of people are without power across our area. That number was once in the thousands. You're looking live at the Georgia Power outage map, where, as you can see, a bulk of the outages are in Pembroke. Well, in South Carolina, hundreds are without power in Allendale, Bamberg, and Charleston counties, seeing more than 1,000 power outages each. We want to take you about 90 minutes north now to Allendale, South Carolina, where several people are hurt after a tornado ripped through. Take a look at this video. You can see there that dark funnel cloud in the distance. The damage in that neighborhood is extensive. You can see here the tornado ripped the roof off of this home right here, leaving it in pieces this morning. Our Nakai Carrero spoke with a woman who lives there and walks us through the long road to recovery across Allendale.
Catastrophic, that's the word being used by people to describe Tuesday's twister. And now that the storm has passed, people are left to pick up the pieces.
Something that you just don't see. Normally we see it on television somewhere else, but for it to hit home like it has, it's an eye-opener.
A tornado ripped across 278 and rocked the community of Allendale Tuesday afternoon.
As a matter of fact, the sheriff actually saw it, and this is what the results of it is.
The twister brought down power lines, uprooted trees, and destroyed the home of Sheriff Deputy Tremaine Cohen.
The tornado came and took the roof and the backside of our residence.
Cohen, along with her husband and son, all made it out safely. And as soon as the tornado passed, the community showed up for the family.
It's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful thing that, so many people responded to us and so quickly.
There are several agencies that have showed up to help the community of Allendale, including but not limited to Hampton County, the Department of Wildlife, and as you can see behind me here at the Allendale Fairfax Elementary School, the American Red Cross has set up an emergency shelter. In Allendale, Nikaya Carrero, WJCL 22 News.
In Colombia, a tornado warning caused the State House to be evacuated. In these pictures here, you can see House and Senate members hiding out in the basement of the State House, waiting until the storm passes. Representative Bill Taylor tweeted out these pictures saying, "Good place for legislators, better than the doghouse." Well, the severe weather wasn't just here in our area. You can see powerful storms rip through several parts of Georgia, leaving behind a trail of destruction and at least one person dead. People in the Athens area, Macon area, and southwest Georgia near the Alabama state line are all waking up to a lot of damage this morning. In Bonaire near Warner Robins, officials say one woman was killed when a tree fell on her home. You can see the extensive damage across the area in this footage. Officials believe that it was one of the hardest hit areas across the state. In Crawford, that's right outside of Athens, several homes sustained a lot of damage there when a powerful tornado ripped through. You can see here this patio of the home was destroyed, and the homeowner says it all happened so fast.
I mean, I was just standing at the doorway, and then I started hearing that noise and started seeing the trees start to go in a circle, and I just headed back in. I got a little pool table up under there, and I just kind of hunkered down, and I came outside, and my whole patio roof's gone. Must have caught the top of the house because ripped off the top over the bathroom there, and it's all in the front yard. We're trying to get the road cleared up. It's all the way across. There was trees across the road, so we helped Crawford County get up a bunch of trees up and down the road, get the medical services coming in and everything.
And he says he's thankful no one was hurt. And the cleanup is on in the Blakely area of Georgia near the Alabama state line. You can see a massive tree fell on this home and several others, and a nearby barn was shredded. With more severe weather in the forecast today, now is a great time to go ahead and download that WJCL 22 News app. It's how you get every important update about severe weather sent straight to your phone. That app is free in your Google Play and Apple App stores.
The Senate could then vote to confirm Judge Jackson as Justice Ketanji Brown Jackson as soon as Thursday.
All new this morning, a final Supreme Court confirmation vote could happen as soon as tomorrow. This after a bipartisan vote of 53-47 forced the nomination of Judge Ketanji Brown Jackson out of the Judiciary Committee, putting her on track for a final confirmation. This morning, growing backlash against Georgia Congresswoman Marjorie Taylor Greene, who said anyone who votes for Judge Brown Jackson is pro-pedophile. She tweeted late last night, "There is a line in the land. Either you are pro-pedophile and pro-transgender biological men, or you defend children and women. Period. There is no other option." Greene is referring to a GOP accusation that Judge Jackson was, quote, lenient in cases involving photos of child sexual abuse. Sarah Haynes of The View criticized Greene for her argument.
She's jumping straight to, oh, we'll make it about pedophiles now.
Yeah.
Like, it is literally, you got to look at
I want to point something out.
Dishonest.
It is important to note Democrats have the votes in the full Senate to confirm Jackson without Republican support. Only this morning, a third arrest has been made in a mass shooting that left 6 people dead in Sacramento Sunday. Late last night, police arrested a man named Smiley Martin. They say he's the brother of the first suspect arrested on Monday. Martin faces multiple charges, including possession of a machine gun.